Hi guys, and welcome to another forum roleplay review by Mousy. Today I am reviewing Fata Morgana, which again, I hope I say these things right because I get to a certain point and I'm like, wait, Fata, sounds like farting. Yeah. Um, Fata Morgana. Again, yeah, hope I got that right. And yeah, so the first thing I want to say before I launch into it is this request came through on my shop at RPGD. Um, you may or may not be aware that I'm also taking requests via Tumblr and also via RPG Initiative. You can find me at all of those places if you are looking for a review of your site. Um, and yeah, if you're on my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe if you want first access to all of my reviews and all of my video tutorials, which I'm starting to get into as well. So, okay, Fata Morgana. First thing I've got to say is I love the look of this site so far. I'm not sure whether it's that tealy blue that I just love that color anyway, or there's something really nice about the simplicity here. Um, This is a modern fantasy, supernatural sort of original site that's got a bit of everything by the looks of it. So we've got a nice little heading there. Oh, oh, that's cool. Okay, we're going to come back to that. Nice. I like that too. Nice. Okay, that's pretty nifty. One problem that I have with things like modals is that they're never quite when they're little buttons and they're hidden, you don't know if there's something new. So this sort of gives you a bit of a idea of, okay, so if the first one's been changed, maybe you need to flick through all of them. That's an idea. Um, yeah, I really like that. Also, it's just super sexy the way that it slides through. This is probably one of the more complex pieces of coding that I've actually liked. It doesn't really take anything away or add too much to the board. Um, it's just there and functional. I don't know how functional it is on mobile, but I'm sure that there's other ways to navigate that sort of thing. We've got our little chat box over here, which it looks like everyone's having a whole lot of fun. So I have a soft spot for fluff as well. So don't stress, buddy. I'm all about the fluff. Okay, so down here, this is a gorgeous skin. It's so nice and simple. And look at this. Look at this. That font is 13 pixels. It's almost like you want me to go here. That's amazing. Font size is less than. I'll accept 12, but lower than 12 make me very sad. So seeing 13 pixel fonts on the front page of something is just wow. Yes. I want to scream with how happy I am right now. Nice clear fonts, bit of drop shadow, which is always nice. This is a beautiful skin. Ah, you got little scrolly bars there. Normally that would annoy me, but I can see the usefulness of it. This is just really nice. I like this a lot. Um, yeah, the larger user links are pretty cool. It would bother me after a while because I tend to have too many on, but no, it's nice. I like this. I think it's a really beautifully skinned board. By Dee Dee of Shine. Love your work, Dee Dee. If you see this, this is just gorgeous. There was a thing you commented on the request about it being the board index being too busy. I wouldn't say so. I really wouldn't. I think this is a really good balance of features, function, and general aesthetics. This is probably what I would aim for. Um, yeah, this is just nice. I really, really, really like this. It's got a very nice, clean look to it. Like even this has been done beautifully. I'm sorry, I'm not being very critical here. I should be more critical, but yeah, I'm really impressed with how this looks. Okay, so let's go have a look at your rules. All right, find my birthday. No, I don't know why it's important to me that I get it right, but maybe I feel bad, like I'm lying if I don't put it in right. I don't know. Um, I know that that's 12 pixels, but I would probably bump it up a tiny bit because of the font. Where is it? I would probably bump that up to 13 because that font is quite small and narrow. But that's, 12 is acceptable. I would just bump it up a tiny bit. So it's a good start. Yep, simple. Yep, not like this is all pretty good standard stuff. There's nothing really here that is striking me as out of place. If you wanted to add a bit more emphasis, possibly bolding stuff, that's just something that I do. But yeah, this is a good solid rule set. There's nothing really here that there's anything wrong with. That's a really good rule set. I like that. Um, it's firm. If you wanted to, you could probably lighten it up, but I don't really see any need to at this point. Let's have a look at the plot. Yeah, I would really bump that up to 13. Just makes it that tiny bit easier to read, and probably change that as well to 110%. Yeah, that. There. Let's try 140. Yeah, 140 is probably where you want to be, just to give it a bit more breathing space. With a plot, you can get away with paragraph text as well. These are nicely broken up, so that's really good and kind of exciting, to be honest. I'm not a massive fan of the topic rows, but they are nice. They're just, yeah, they seem very big and bulky, but I can't really talk. I like that you use the same template. It's nice and consistent. So yeah, it's a good, like, this is good. This is really good. You've got an awesome species database there. Very informative. Ooh, the thaw. These are also historical stuff. You could cut it down a little bit, but honestly, I wouldn't. When it comes to setting info, as long as you've got a shorter document that goes through the absolute basics that people must know to be part of the board, anything else can be whatever you like. You don't have to worry too much about the information being overwhelming because you've got two types of people. You've got the ones that look at something like this and run away screaming, and you've got the ones that look at this and start drooling. And you kind of want to cater to both audiences. So you have your quick start guides and your short info topics that give people the basics, um, which help people find out who might be overwhelmed by this level of documentation, um, what they want to know, what they should know, and give them the opportunity to go deeper into stuff like this when they're feeling more like they're part of the community already. Once someone's made a commitment to the community, they are so much more ready to go and read all of this stuff. I like having it there. I love writing up setting documentation and stuff. But if you expect people to have read it and process it all before they register, that's a massive investment to make in a community that you're not necessarily going to join. So you can have as much documentation that you'd like after the point of a character's first accepted. What you need to manage is what people must know before they get that first character accepted. So stuff like this is fine. Your first bit of like the main information is already there. Um, the rest is sort of stuff that you can go into in depth. I might have that wrong, and do let me know if I have interpreted that wrong. But yeah, you've got a lot of really good stuff there that people will go into when they're feeling like they've got a comfortable position in the community. What is the directory? Don't mind my awesome nerds chatting over there. Ah, your member list. Okay. Oh, this is cute. I like that. That's a nice way of doing it. I like that. It's a nice, simple template. Doesn't get too heavy. Again, scrolly boxes. I don't like scrolly boxes. I've never liked scrolly boxes, but I can understand where those lists get very, very clunky. Yep, face claim. I think, except for Chris Hemsworth, who is and Sean Mendes. I don't know any of these names. Ian Somerhalder. All right. So, oh, Queen Latifah. Of course, I know Queen Latifah. I am terrible with faces. So yeah. But anyway, no, that's a really, really nifty little face claim list. I like it. Okay, let's have a look at the application. Nice. Ooh, these are all so much more complicated than I ever bother with. um, I mean, they're very nifty. I think I'm a little bit too attached to the custom field profiles to do anything like this. But I like that it fits in with the board theme. One of the biggest mistakes that I see at the moment is people who have picked heaps of different templates from different places and none of them tie together. So seeing something that's sort of consistent from documentation through to application to everything, like it's really nice. I really like it. And if you've got your, I'll just stop for a minute before I find what I'm thinking about. Open thread list. Beautiful. Love it. It's the member list. Hello, all members. Wanted ads, yes. Yeah, cool. You got some really good stuff here. Pop out C-Box. Hi, people! You can't see, but I'm waving. Okay, so what I'm seeing is really, really solid. You got your guidebook. Now, what was I looking for? Let's just have a look at what's... Yeah, I'd probably bump that up to 13 as well. Like, it doesn't make a huge difference. It just... I don't know. It just makes it ever so slightly easier to read. And probably in post color as well. Add 10 pixels of padding, just so that it pulls this in from the edges. I'll show you if you can see the difference between that and that. I don't know, I just prefer that in a lot of ways. I love this. It's very cool. I just don't have any patience to do that with my own site, but it's quite effective when it's done well. I don't know, I'd forget to use things. I'd be sitting here like, where's all the information? Why is there no information here? Again, it ties in so nicely with the rest of the board styling. Like, normally I'm not a big fan of needlessly complicated things, but in this situation where it's done this effectively, I'm quite I like it a lot. Okay, but what I was looking for was when you've got these beautiful templates that you're using for all of your documentation, and do HTML enabled across the board. It wouldn't go astray to offer a post template as well, if that's what you would like to do. Um, Something that ties in with the styling of your board, so that people who want to use one but don't necessarily want to go and find one have that option, of using one that's there for the board. I don't do post templates, I'm too lazy for that, and it's too hard to do stuff from mobile. But yeah, for people who like them but want it to sit nicely with the rest of the board, that would be quite an effective way, or a nice little feature you could add. Okay. Ah, player limits, very nice. It's always good to have that discussion with your thread partners especially. But if you can have it as a community, that's also fantastic. Um, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not finding a whole lot of stuff that I would change. I would probably move absences into out of character because it's not a forum that's used all that much. Um, you can sort of get away with hiding it a bit. And possibly. See, I wouldn't even call that accepted applications. I'd probably go something like current characters or something like that. And yeah, what's the difference between accepted and completed? Okay, so people post them into completed when they're done. Alright, that's cool. But yeah, I would possibly you could condense this down a bit into you could probably put your help desk not necessarily in there, but this you could probably get down a little bit by having a bit of a character development sort of thing with your claims and your plot devices, that sort of thing. I don't know. There's a lot you could do, but I don't think you need to. I really don't think you need to. I think what you've got here is really, really good. And everything that I've sort of got to say is just it's it's me being ultra particular, and as always, it's only what I would do differently. It's not what necessarily would be best, and certainly not necessarily what would be best for your game, but definitely just things that I would do slightly differently. And if there are things that I ever pick on that are not what you would want to do, just don't anyone ever listen to me. Please don't listen to me. I'm full of crap. Um, but yeah, it's very important that you do what you want to do, and I think what you've got here is you've spent what 12 months putting this together. You've got a gorgeous board here. You've got something well thought out. You've got something that is original. Um, you've got something that is absolutely yours. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think you're going to do really, really well with this, especially if you keep pushing it as hard as you have. It's like I blink and there's another link to your ad. So you're doing extremely well on the promotion front. It's fantastic to see. So yeah, I think you've got yourself set here. This is awesome. I don't think you need to cut down any of the wordiness or any of that. I think it's all very well placed and very balanced. So yeah, you've done an amazing job. And wherever you got this skin from, if this is specifically for your site, it's beautiful. I want more like this. Why can't all skins be like this? Um, do you hear that out there, coders? I want more skins like this. I want clear and easy to read and beautifully put together. Yeah. So I hope that this was in some way helpful. I hope that you at least got some idea of what guests are seeing, because what I'm seeing, I like. So yeah, thank you for requesting a review. I feel like I've done more raving about your site than I have anything else. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes. I reckon if you keep pushing this as hard as you have, you've got a dead set winner on your hands. Um, so thank you very much. And remember, if you want a follow-up review or if you are considering getting a review for your board, You can find me on YouTube, you can find me on Tumblr, you can find me on RPGD and RPG Initiative. I am taking requests every which way. Please follow, subscribe, whatever it is. I love people. I like to pretend I've got friends, so please be my friend. Cheers, guys.